Hi, it's Lauren from NorthShoreInsider.com. Hi, good morning, and today is, let's see, it's Thursday, March the 15th. Thank you, Jessica. And we are here at the Container Store, one of my favorite places, and you're going to meet somebody who practically lives here because she is a professional organizer. And you might be thinking to yourself, what does a professional organizer do? And you're going to meet Jessica Brodsky, and she's going to tell you a lot about how you can get yourself started and get organized, especially for tax season, which is right around the corner. And she's going to give us some tips in terms of what to buy so that you don't add to your clutter, and what not to buy so that you don't have one of those big catch basins and add more clutter to your clutter. Hey Jessica, how are you today?
Good morning, Lauren. I'm so excited to be here. My home away from home, the Container Store.
Yes, this is the one in Northbrook,
yes.
Right? And you're going to show us some critical items to get, what not to get, and how to get yourself organized and keep yourself organized. First, Jessica, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that think, professional organizing is a hobby and something that you just like to do on the side to keep things nice and neat. But could you just explain to us a little bit about your qualifications and what you've been doing and how you got started?
Sure. Well, basically, I started about 2 years ago, my own company called File It Under Complete, and what I do is I go into people's homes, home offices, or small corporate offices and help them get organized. I am basically in the office with them, telling them exactly this is what we're going to do, this is how we're going to do it, but we do it together. So what we do is we come up with a system customized exactly for my clients so that they can maintain the system, and when I leave, they have no problem. It should be very intuitive and very brainless. Basically, professional organizers are there to help people simplify their life, help them gain control, whether it's in their kitchen, whether it's with their kids' toys, whether it's their closet, their basement, their attic, their garage, whatever it is, we help them go in there. And as an outsider, it's a lot easier for me to look into somebody's and say, I can see what the problem is, I can help you come up with solutions, and I can help you purchase product, whether it's from the Container Store or Target or Staples, without spending a lot of money. Well, it's March 15th, taxes are due April 17th, so you have a little bit of time, and I'm going to show you some really quick and easy steps to get you finished, to throw your stuff at your accountant, but also to get you ready for next year. One of the most important things for small businesses, as well as homes, is having an accordion. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is $5.50. Basically, you have an accordion, you have this is a 13 pocket. And each of these pockets, you can put your own label for whatever it is. You can have client gifts, corporate entertainment, clothing if you have a certain business. Let's say you're a Pilates instructor and you need, your Pilates clothing. And then what you do is every time you get a receipt, throw it in here. Keep this in a place wherever you sort through receipts. If you sort through receipts in your kitchen, keep it in your kitchen. So you come home, you bought something new for your work, you're just going to throw it in there. You took a client out for dinner last night, you're going to throw it in there. That way, when tax season comes around, you hand this to the accountant and say, here. The accordion is great because you can stuff it in a drawer. This, you want a little extra closet room, but some people like working with file folders and labeling the folders. So what this is basically you can take this wherever you are, and you can have, your mortgage insurance, anything that's tax deductible. They can have their own folder, and you can put the receipt in there. You can put the paperwork, and this is easy to also bring to the accountant.
Yeah, so definitely.
Yeah, so this is another great thing if you're kind of just have a lot of room. If you have more than the 13 pockets like the accordion allows for, this will allow you a little more room. So this is a great thing to kind of have on the go, to bring out whenever you need it, put it away when you don't need it. So the goal with the bathroom is that you want the countertops clear. You want to keep your everyday things there, and that's where you have to really look at what you have and say, am I using this every day? Am I using this weekly? Am I using this once a month? And then you have to cater that to what you get at the Container Store. So one of the things that I love is you need to have a toothbrush holder. I'm telling you things right now that you should have on your counter. A toothbrush holder for sure. A canister where you can keep cotton balls, Q-tips, things that you're reaching for all the time. You want to make it look aesthetically pleasing. You don't want a little bag of Q-tips, cotton balls on the counter. You can they have silver things, they have bamboo.
Right.
They have wood-like things. Well, everything that should live under the bathroom vanity should be containerized, because that way you just take out a bottle of shower cleaner, and you put it back exactly where it goes. You don't have to, divide the shelves. Something great for that is these grid totes.
Oh, those are great.
These are great. You can get them in any color. You know, you can have them for your kids' bathroom too. They're actually extremely reasonable. Put all your cleaning supplies under there and keep them under the counter.